Okay, so I am Misty Durham. I am a digital transformation consultant. Basically what that means is that unlike most of you in this room, I am not a technical wizard. I do not know how to code. I am a project manager for developers, and then when they've created something awesome, I make sure people know about it, know how to use it, and it gets adopted. So what I'm going to talk about today is Microsoft Teams. You can do a ton of stuff in here. Basically, everything that I do in my normal life, texting, video calls, search engines, social media, news feeds, I can do all of that in Teams. But what I'm going to talk about is what I do every single day, and that is project manage in Teams. So whether you're a project manager or a people leader, your goal should be to provide your team with everything they need to do their job in a single location, and that's what I'm sharing here. So when you create a Microsoft Teams, which is just right up here, you click this button, you click Create Team. The thing that a lot of people miss is that you are also creating a SharePoint Teams site on the back end. That SharePoint page, that site is for collaboration, okay? When I am communicating with my group, with my core team, all of that communication happens within this Teams environment. So every time I create a team, this one is strategy, planning, and operations, I automatically have the general channel. I then create additional channels, and we're going to talk about collaboration in this one. We're going to talk about communication in this one. Everybody's going to see what happens in the general channel. I can determine who sees what happens in the others. We're only going to communicate here. I'm never going to send my core team an email. I've not sent an internal email for 18 months by using this tool. All of our files are going to be stored in this space as well, and I highly recommend that you standardize your files. For me, that's budget, content, design, and planning. I've got subfiles, obviously, but what you'll notice is that this space can actually be opened up into SharePoint. We're on a small screen, so you don't see that, but normally it's just right on the top row. I can open it in SharePoint. That's because, again, Teams and SharePoint, they are married. They are the exact same tool. Teams is just the chat-based view of your SharePoint site. From that SharePoint site, I'm going to create a page called Project Plan. Within my project plan, I am going to provide my team with everything they need. So these are links to my other teams. You'll see they correspond right here. The general page is my home page. So I'm going to make sure that my core team understands we're using the modern experience, which is SharePoint, Teams, and then if we want to get fancy with social media internally, it's Viva Engage. I'm then going to provide my core team with my enablement. In this case, this is my company intranet. This is how we are telling the rest of the people in our company, this is what we're doing. Remember, I told you I'm a project manager, but I'm also a marketer. I'm telling people, this is what my awesome dev team just created. I'm doing that on the intranet through news. And lastly, I'm going to show people the deliverable. So regardless of what project we're working on, you're going to see that same setup. So if I go to Miss Teams, you're going to see files, project plan, enablement, and deliverable. And the idea is that my core team of people that I work with every single day, they don't have to remember where is the thing. The thing will always be in this channel. If they remember just the one channel, and you can pin it by just clicking here, I can pin, if I click here, I pin a channel, it's gonna go to the top. If that's the only channel that I care about, I can do that. I can hide the channels that aren't relevant to me. So all I need my people to remember is a single channel within Teams, and they will have everything that they need to be able to do their job. If this was interesting to you and you want to learn more, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm available on LinkedIn. I've got bookings. You can book some time with me, but that is Microsoft Teams.